Good evening and welcome to the softball field here at Breed Middle School, where it's senior night for the Lynn Classical Rams as they host the Chelsea Red Devils. I'm your announcer, Sean Donahue, today. I want to say thanks to those who are tuning in and watching some GBL softball. Seniors for tonight, Lynn Classical will be saying goodbye to Lauren Wilson, Rachel Dana, Simone Wilson, and Marcy Gomez. 4 seniors who are graduating, all starting tonight. So we're really looking forward to today's game. Classical coming in with a record of 6-7. Their last game, a win over English, and they're heading to Somerville tomorrow. Start lineup for the team: Lauren Wilson at catcher, Rachel Dana at pitcher, Nevaeh F at shortstop, Brooke Braswell at first, Emma Chevalier at second, McKenna Duncan at center field, Asia Elias at third, Simone Wilson in left field, and Marcy Gomez in right field. We're happy to bring you GBL baseball here on Lynn Educational Television. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and smash that notification bell if you're watching on our YouTube channels. Thanks for watching on our Comcast and Verizon channels. Starting lineup for Chelsea, we're in number 1, playing in the shortstop position, Cespedes. Martinez playing in third base, Hassel playing at the pitching position, Gonzalez at first, Artica at second. Catching will be Castillo. Alvarado playing at center field, Martinez playing in left field, and Roque playing at right field. Leading off for the Chelsea Red Devils, wearing number 1, the shortstop, Cespedes. Classical right now standing at a record of 6-7. Pitch from Dana, high and away. 1-0 count. Gets a good piece of it there, flying up just in play. It looks like Classical's not going to get there in time. Cespedes will get on the first, and her first at bat. Next up, for the Chelsea Red Devils, wearing number 16, the third baseman, Martinez. The pitch high and away, 1-0 count. Dana with the pitch, 2-0. High and away, 3-0 count. The pitch. Martinez is going to take her base on the walk. That'll send Cespedes to second. Next up to bat for the Red Devils, wearing number 12, Hassel. Hassel, the pitcher for the team. Pitch from Dana delivered right down the middle, 0-1 count. Oh and 2. No outs for the Red Devils. 2 on, 1 in scoring position. High and away, 1-2 count. The pitch from Dana. 2-2. Full count here. Dana with the pitch. Swinging a shot down left field. Right field. Marcy Gomez going to get there. Cespedes will score on the first run of the game. And Hassel will have a stand-up double. And her first at bat. Chelsea coming out strong today. Gonzalez, the next to pitch for the Chelsea Red Devils. No outs, 2 on, both in scoring position. Hassel at second and Martinez at third. The pitch from Dana. Low and inside, 1-1 count. Dana with the pitch, high and away, 2-1, 2-0 count. The pitch from Dana, high and away, 3-0. Dana with the pitch high and away. And Gonzalez is going to take a walk. Loaded bases, no outs. The second baseman, Artica, up to bat next for the Chelsea Red Devils. One to 0, Chelsea in the lead over Classical here on the top of the first. High and away, ball 1. Dana losing a little bit of steam on that one, low and away, low and inside. Call from Wilson. Gets a short, choppy one. That one's going to go foul right outside the third baseline. The pitch from Dana. Strike. Right down the middle, first strikeout of the day for Dana. First out for the Chelsea Red Devils. Next up to bat, the catcher, Castillo. Castillo, a lefty. Dana catches her there with a hefty swing, 0-1 count. The pitch. Right where she wants it. Catches Castillo looking. Loaded bases, 1 out. Red Devils ahead by 1 run. Takes a shot there on the third drop. Looks like they'll award her a ball. Must have got a piece of it there. Takes a cut, goes down swinging. Rachel Dana with her second strikeout of the day. Alvarado, the next batter up, the center fielder wearing number 10. Dana with the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2 count. Low and inside. 1-2. The pitch. Catches her swinging. And Dana finding her groove with the last 3 batters falling to strikeouts. 3 on the day for Dana, but not before the Red Devils are able to add 1 run to the tally. Before we start the bottom of the first, Chelsea celebrating a 1-0 lead. Welcome back. Lynn Classical's first at bat, starting off the lineup, Lauren Wilson wearing number 8, a senior here on senior night. Wilson playing in the catching position today. The pitch. Wilson hits that one deep and long into left field. Looks like that one's out of here. Wilson gonna start the day off right, but unfortunately for us and the excited announcer, it falls foul. That's the longest foul ball that I've seen off of Wilson all year. Hassel, the pitcher, cracks one there, pop fly. Looks like it's going to fall foul over the first baseline. Third baseline, sorry. Hassel gets the call that she wants, the delivery. Ground ball over to the third baseman. Opportunity for a quick throw out. Chelsea's Red Devils starting out clean defensively. So Lauren with the ground out in her first at bat. Rachel Dana, the pitcher for the Rams, up next. Dana waits the pitch from Hassel. Way outside. 1-0 count. Two and 0. Dana smacks that one deep into left field. Chelsea having to retrieve it, rounding first, on her way to second, and on the way to third. She's going to have a stand-up double here. She's going to go for an inside-the-park home run. We have a play at the plate. Can it get there in time? No. And Rachel Dana on senior night able to hit a deep ball into left field, forcing the Chelsea outfield to retrieve it. It's wet grass today, so tough to move in it. Dana with the inside-the-park homer.
Now batting number 23.
1-1 here in the bottom of the first. And what a great way to start off senior night. Nevaeh F., the shortstop, up at the plate. The pitch, ground ball, right back to Hassel, sneaks past her over to the second baseman for the second out of the inning. So F ground out.
Number 1, Brooke Braswell.
Brooke Braswell, the first baseman, up to bat next. Braswell had a heck of a game against English yesterday. She had 2 runs, I think 3 stand-up doubles, and 3 RBIs. The pitch from Hassel. Braswell has to move out of the way as it's way behind her. Three and 0 count. Hassel gets the call, the delivery. Braswell gets a piece of that one, falls foul along the third baseline. Two outs, one all. And Brooke Braswell going to take her base in her first at bat. Looking like she's going to go on and take second as well. We won't count it as a double, but we'll give her the credit on the steal. After the wild pitch, Braswell just takes a trot around first. Emma Chevalier up to bat next, the second baseman. Two outs, one in scoring position as Braswell's on second. Braswell going to third. Looks like she'll stay there. The pitch to Chevalier, too high to swing at. Two outs, one on in scoring position at third. Low and in the dirt, and I think Braswell's going to go and take home. Braswell safe on the steal. 3 stolen bases to start the day. One of those being home plate. So Brooke Braswell takes it under her own power to earn her own run. No RBIs given. Hassel with the pitch to Chevalier. And that one's going to be a strike. Caught her looking. Hassel with the pitch. Chevalier takes it in the shin, and she'll take her base. So Chevalier with the beaning. McKenna Duncan, the center fielder for the Rams, up next. And Chevalier is going to go and take second. They'll try to pick her off, but not able to get there in time. Shot, choppy shot along the first baseline for a quick scoop and third out of the inning. And Hassel, as thankful as she could be, as she was looking for a way out of this thing, starting off strong. McKenna Duncan goes down swinging, but not in the way that you'd expect. Quick ground out over to first base. But the Rams are in a spot where they're ahead 2-1. We'll be back. And we're back, top of the second inning. Rams leading 2-1 over the Chelsea Red Devils. Rachel Dana, your pitcher, leading off here in the top of the second. Martinez, the left fielder, her first at bat of the day. Chelsea almost working their way down through the entire lineup. Martinez showing bunt again. The pitch from Dana. Couldn't pull it away in time. Strike call there. Dana with the pitch high and inside. The delivery. Shot outside, and Martinez is going to take her base after the walk. 3 strikeouts for Dana so far, all coming in the last 3 batters. 2 walks and struggling to find her groove. Let's see how she'll fare against Rojop. Rojop playing in the right field position. The pitch from Dana. High and away. No outs and 1 on for Chelsea. High and away, 2-0 count. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Senior night here for Lynn Classical. 4 seniors will be graduating at the end of the year. 2-2 count. Dana being one of them. Sorry, 2-3. And that'll send Roja back to the bench. 4th strikeout of the day for Dana. Back to the top of the lineup. Cespedes with a single in her last at-bat. Shot over there into second base. The force out, covered by the shortstop, Nevaeh F., another senior. So Cespedes batting 1,000 today. Martinez thrown out at second on the force out. Next up to bat for the Red Devils, the third baseman, Martinez, wearing number 16. Pitch there, shot high up into the sky, right under Nevaeh F. for the third out of the inning, and that'll be it for the top of the second. So, Rachel Dana and the Rams holding Chelsea to no runs there. We'll be back with the bottom of the second. 2-1, Classical is leading. Bottom of the second here. Leading off for the Rams, the third baseman, Asia Elias. Elias' first at-bat of the day. The pitch from Hassel. Hassel gets the call that she wants. The shot, Elias hits that one along the third baseline, foul. Two and one count. Elias gets a piece of that one. Shortstop able to pick it up. Throws her out at first for the first out for the Rams. Simone Wilson, the left fielder, up to bat next. Her first of the day. Simone Wilson, one of the seniors who we'll be saying goodbye to at the end of the season. Pop fly there. It's going to be fielded by the first baseman out of Chelsea, but not able to get there in time. One out here in the in the bottom of the second. Wilson awaiting the pitch from Hassel. The pitch right where Hassel wants it, catches Wilson looking. The pitch. Wilson on the drop third strike, trying to go to first, can't get there in time. 2 outs for the Rams here in the bottom of the second. Marcy Gomez, another senior, playing in right field today, wearing number 10.
Number 10, Marcy.
Gomez awaits the pitch from Hassel. Just a bit low for the Blues' liking, 1-0 count. Marcy taking a cut at that one. She'll take a step out of the batter's box and try to compose herself. Gomez awaits the pitch from Hassel. Showing bunt, pulling back, as it was a little low for her taste. Showing bunt there, fouls it back. Gomez getting caught in the ankle. She'll take her first base after the beaning. Back to the top of the lineup for Classical, Lauren Wilson leading off. A ground out in her last at-bat, but her first pitch, one of the deepest foul balls that I've seen here over at the Breed Softball Park. Let's see if she can bring that power to the plate this round. Two outs for the Rams, one on at first. The pitch, low and inside. Gomez is going to go and take second at her leisure. Rounding second, looking to third. And she'll decide to hold up right there. So now 2 outs and 1 in scoring possession at second, as Gomez is ready to be batted in by the power hitter, Lauren Wilson. Takes a shot there, gets past the center fielder. Gomez is rounding third. She's on her way home. Wilson's going to be held up at first, but after the attempt to get it in, she's got a free run at it. Looks like Coach Warren's going to hang her up there at third. And after the shot, Wilson able to earn herself an RBI. And Marcy Gomez getting a run on senior night. As a senior, it's got to be great to be a Ram today. So Wilson with the triple in her second at-bat. Rachel Dana, the pitcher, up next. Dana with an inside the park homer in her last at-bat. Hassel with the pitch. Catches Dana in the arm. Dana on her way to first base. 2 outs, 2 on, 1 in scoring position. Next up, Nevaeh hit. Nevaeh F. At the shortstop for the Rams. And looks like Dana's going to go and take second. And after the sloppy pitch, Lauren Wilson's going to come home and get called safe for the second run of the inning. 4 on the day for the Rams. Wilson getting a stolen base there. That one being home plate. Nevaeh F up at the plate. That pitch from Hassel high and away. The pitch from Hassel. Little sloppy. Dana gonna go and take third. 2 stolen bases for Dana this inning. F awaiting the pitch from Hassel. Just a bit inside, and F gonna go and take first. And Hassel looking for a way out of this inning. Brooke Braswell up to bat next. Braswell with 3 stolen bases in her first at-bat. And it looks like they're going to send Nevaeh up to second after the sloppy pitch. There goes Rachel Dana for the 3rd run of the inning. So F will steal second after the walk. The pitch to Braswell, not taking the bait on that one. And it looks like they've pinched run Ramirez in. Ramirez is on her way to 3rd. She'll get there cleanly. So Ramirez pinching for F. Deep shot here in the center field. That one has a chance to get out. It's going to fall fair right inside the park. 1 run will score. Looks like they're going to send Braswell on her way home. She's going to have to get there lickety-split. Another inside the park home run for the Rams. And that'll bring Ramirez home. Ramirez getting a run there on the pinch. Brooke Braswell earning herself an RBI and another run. Next up to the plate, Emma Chevalier. The pitch from Hassell, low and in the dirt. So 6 on the day for the Rams here. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 2nd. Emma Chevalier in her second at bat was hit on her first. Catches a strike there. Chevalier awaiting the pitch from Hassell. Takes a swing at that one, gets a piece of it. Hassell with the pitch. Chevalier taking a solid cut at that one for the 3rd strike and the 3rd out of the inning. Welcome back. Top of the 3rd. Coming in off of the bench. That's the substitution for Dana. Emma Chevalier. That pitch low and in the dirt. Chevalier was playing second. Swing and a miss. But it looks like they got Ramirez at second now. And Rachel Dana is now playing in the shortstop position. 3rd strike. First K of the day for Chevalier. Gonzalez, the first baseman, up next. The pitch, just a bit high. Gonzalez says, I think I will allow that one across the plate without any contention. Chevalier with the pitch. Strike call. pitch just a bit inside. After the steal, looks like Hassel will actually get on. So what I thought was a third strike, they gave her a walk. And then she went and stole second, just to make sure that I would correct my mistake. Long foul ball along the left field line. Good contact there by Gonzalez. So no outs, one on at second after Hassel's steal. Gonzalez awaits the pitch from Chevalier. Low and inside. Gonzalez is going to take first on the walk. And Hassel steals third on the way. Next up to bat, Artica. Artica, the second baseman. Artica wearing number 2 today. So no outs, 2 on, 1 in scoring position. And Gonzalez with all intent to steal, but Artica fouls that one back, which will force Gonzalez back to first base. So Chevalier certainly has somebody on her radar. That one a wild pitch. Wilson has to retrieve it. Chevalier can't get there in time. And Hassel earns her first run of the day. 6-2. Classical still in the lead. Gonzalez got the go-ahead to steal second. The pitch, ground ball, sneaks past Chevalier. Dana able to scoop it up and gets the out at first. So good heads-up play by Rachel Dana. And sends Artica packing on the ground out. The catcher wearing number 17, Castillo. Chevalier's first pitch, a ball, 1-0 count. The pitch, swing and a miss. One out here in the top of the third for the Red Devils. Deep shot along the third baseline. That one will sail foul. Chevalier with the pitch, catches her swinging, and there is Chevalier's first strikeout of the game. I wanted to be extra sure. Next up to bat for the Red Devils, wearing number 10, Alvarado. Alvarado, a strikeout in her last at-bat, but that was against Rachel Dana. That one getting over to Dana. Dana can't field it cleanly. That'll send one runner home. And Alvarado will get to first on the error. And Gonzalez heads home. She earns her first run of the day. Wearing number 3, the left fielder Martinez up to bat for the Red Devils. Showing bunt. The pitch showing bunt. Falls foul. Bunt there. Elias is in position for the out. Gets it over at first. And that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. So Chelsea able to drum up a couple of runs there. McKenna Duncan leading off for the Rams here in the bottom of the 3rd. The pitch from Marcel grounded along the 3rd baseline. Looks like she's going to be able to get to first in time for the safe call. Hit just in the right spot, which made it a little tougher to get to. Duncan gets on base for the first time today with a single. Asia Elias, the 3rd baseman, up to bat. Elias not taking the bait on that one, and Duncan going to take second with ease. So no outs. And 1 on at second. Elias with the ground out in her last at bat. Taking a cut there. Foul on that one back. Elias awaiting the pitch from Marcel. Taking a cut down low. And Duncan thinking about going to 3rd. Deep shot along the 3rd baseline. That'll fall foul. More or less a high shot, rather. Two strikes here against Asia Elias. Elias not taking the bait on that one. Marcel with the pitch inside. Elias having to jump out of the way. Six to 3, Classical in the lead. The pitch deep and high. Got to fall foul along the 3rd baseline. Duncan had stolen 3rd without our notice. Elias gets complimented on her ability to see balls and strikes as she doesn't take the bait on that one. Hassel gets the call, the pitch. And it looks like they're going to give her the ball. Elias will advance to first on the walk. Simone Wilson playing at left field, another senior who will be departing in the month of June from Classical. Stealing second after the walk, Elias. So no outs, 2 on, both in scoring position for Simone Wilson. Saw a strikeout in her last at-bat. High and away. Wilson going to allow that one to sneak past uncontested. Hassel with the delivery. Wilson gets a piece of that one. Hit over to the shortstop of Chelsea. trying to get the out at home and not going to work out in favor.
Hey, girls, we're going one here. All right? You got to play it two here. Once you two, Jamie will be there to the left side.
So Duncan finally gets home after stealing 2 bases. Elias is over at third. No outs. 1 run scored here so far in the bottom of the third. Strike call there. The pitch to Gomez. Second. So another safe call there. Asia Elias able to get home. A drop third strike and an unoccupied first base gave Marcy Gomez, the senior, the go-ahead on her way to first. But good heads-up play by the Chelsea infield to retrieve it and toss her out after the strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup, Lauren Wilson up to bat. After the sloppy pitch, Simone Wilson gonna steal third. So now Wilson in scoring position. Simone Wilson looking to Lauren Wilson to bat her in. Gets a shot there, line drive along the third baseline, but that one's gonna fall foul. Wilson awaiting the pitch from Hassel. The delivery, low and in the dirt. Wilson, that one's high and away. Simone Wilson going to try to take home. She gets called out and picked off on the attempted steal. So thrown out at home for the second second out of the bottom of the third here. And it looks like we've got a bit of an injury on the field. We'll take this time to say thanks to you, our viewership, for tuning in to Lynn Educational Television. If you're watching on our YouTube channel, please like, subscribe, and smash that notification bell for all the up-to-date sports and events happening within the Lynn schools. I'm your announcer from Lynn Educational Television, Sean Donahue, happy to bring you GBL Baseball. Classical hosting the Chelsea Red Devils here on Senior Night in Lynn, Massachusetts. Castillo, the catcher for the Red Devils. So 2 outs, no on as we get back to the action. Wilson not taking the risk of that one as it was a little low. Ball call there. Wilson, a high pitch. She's going to take her base. And she might just cruise around a second, which she does. And I think Castillo anticipated that. Trying to find the second baseman wearing number 2, Artica. And the Chelsea infield will come in to discuss how they're going to earn this third out. Classical consistent on earning runs this game. 2 in the first, 4 in the second, and 2 here in the third so far. Rachel Dana, the next batter up in line for the Rams. Her third at-bat of the day, an inside the park homer in her first, and then got hit on the second. Wilson in scoring position at second, 2 outs. Dana with a long shot into center left field. It's gonna fall, no catch there. Dana gonna round second, head into third. Lauren Wilson will score. Dana reluctant to move any further than third base. 3 on the inning so far for the Rams. So Dana gets her first RBI of the day and a stand-up triple. Nevaeh F., the next batter for the Rams, the shortstop. Well, started the game as a shortstop, and Dana switching positions with Emma Chevalier. They called Chevalier in to pitch. And Ramirez took over at second base for Chevalier. Dana took over at shortstop for Nevaeh F. F awaiting the delivery from Hassel. 2 outs, 1 on at scoring position at third. High ball there, well retrieved by Castillo. Dana's got some speed on her and certainly would be willing to take home for a second time today. The pitch from Hassel, just a bit high for Nevaeh F's taste. Hassel with the delivery. Just a bit high. 3-0 count here for F. The pitch. 4th ball. Wild pitch will send Dana home. Her second run of the day. So F gets her second walk. Next up, Brooke Braswell, the first baseman. Three runs on the inning so far. F gonna take second with ease after the wild pitch from Hassel. The pitch from Hassel, a liberal lead from Nevaeh F. Deep long shot in a center left field. Trying to get under it, no luck there. Braswell heading to third. She'll have a stand-up triple. Nevaeh F will score. Four runs on the inning. Brooke Braswell with a single and 3 stolen bases in her first at-bat. An inside the park homer in her second at-bat, and then a stand-up triple and just steals home right now. 3 runs on the day for Brooke Braswell. 5 in the inning. Emma Chevalier, the batter for the Rams. Chevalier now playing in the pitching position. The pitch gets a shot there, sneaks past the Chelsea third baseman. Chevalier gonna round first and get to second and keep that uniform clean. So a stand-up double for Chevalier as we head in to the beginning of the lineup from this inning. 2 outs right now for the Rams, and Hassell looking for any way out of this inning. McKenna Duncan, the batter, after the wild pitch. Chevalier going to take third with ease. The pitch from Hassell just a bit high, retrieved well by Castillo. Chevalier lets that one go by. Fouls that one back. Pop fly towards the pitching. Hassell trying to dive for it. Can't get there. Making a desperation throw over to Castillo. Duncan gonna get a double on that one. And 1 more run scored for the Rams as Emma Chevalier gets in for her first run of the day. And it looks like they're going to give Hassell the relief. And we'll be back with a new pitcher from the Chelsea bench. After the substitution, we'll get back to it. Pitch high. Not worth the risk. Elias says, I will not take that one. Takes a shot there, foul along the third baseline. That one made Coach Moran jump. Asia Elias' 4th at-bat of the day. Sorry, 3rd at-bat of the day. 2nd of the inning. Takes a cut there and misses dramatically. After a wild pitch, McKenna Duncan thinking about going to third, but realizing she might have missed her opportunity. New pitcher in is Suspedis. Few substitutions made for Chelsea to make this adjustment. The pitch, gets a piece of that one, fouls it back. 2 outs for the Rams, 6 runs in this inning. 1 on as McKenna Duncan's in scoring position at second. Elias awaits the pitch, low into the dirt. A tough adjustment for Cespedes. Starting out in the shortstop position. And that one just a little bit low. As Elias gets her second walk of the inning. Simone Wilson up to bat next for the Rams. Wilson getting on in her last at-bat. Was able to get all the way to third, but was thrown out at home after an attempted steal. Player at bat during the attempted steal was Lauren Wilson. 2 on, 2 outs, 1 in scoring position for the Rams. Wilson complimented on her ability to see balls and strikes as she doesn't take the bait from Cespedes on that one. The pitch. Another ball, loaded bases here. Marcy Gomez, the next player up. Gomez, a senior, along with Simone Wilson. Her second at bat of the inning. A strikeout in her last. The pitch forces her to duck out of the way. Gomez awaits the pitch from Cespedes. Backs up, but sees strike. Two outs, loaded bases here for Gomez in her second at bat of the inning. Third of the day for Gomez. And we're only in the bottom of the third. The pitch, Gomez gets a piece of that one. Ground ball retrieved or attempted to be retrieved by the shortstop, and scoring on the play, wearing number 22, McKenna Duncan. Duncan's second run of the day. Cespedes' pitch just a little bit low. Back to the top of the lineup, Lauren Wilson, the batter. 2 outs, loaded bases. Wilson's second at bat of the inning. High pitch there, called for ball. Cespedes with the pitch. A wild pitch. Going to give the go-ahead for Asia Elias to take home. 8 on the inning so far. Elias' second run. 2 on in scoring position. Gomez at second. And Simone Wilson at third. Ball call. Wilson will take her base, second walk of the inning for Wilson. Rachel Dana coming up to bat. Dana with an inside the park homer. And her first was beamed on the second And a stand-up triple at the beginning of the inning. And that triple brought in her first RBI of the day and the second run of the day for Lauren Wilson. Loaded bases, 2 outs. Dana awaits the pitch from Cespedes. Strike call there. Senior night here at softball field in front of Breed Middle School. Rachel Dana, one of those seniors we'll be saying goodbye to. Great pitcher and a great batter. Pretty good fielder. Comes from a big baseball family herself. Cespedes with the pitch, just a bit high for Dana's liking. 2 outs, loaded bases again. Wilson on first, Gomez at second, and Simone Wilson at third. Dana will take her base, and Simone Wilson will score her first run of the day. First run of the day for Simone Wilson, an RBI earlier. And a pinch hitter in for Nevaeh F. Wearing number 13, Kelsey Centipuse. Centipuse looking at 2 outs. Loaded bases. Has to step out of the batter's box while the umpire makes the adjustment to his scorecard. 9 on the inning so far for the Rams. That one a little wild. Forces Centipuse back a little bit. Centipuse taking a cut at that one. A wild pitch is going to give Gomez the go-ahead to steal home. Gomez gets her second run of the inning. Dana advances to second, while Wilson advances to first. Short, choppy, foul ball along the first baseline. 2 strikes here for Centipuse. Ball call there. Ten in the inning for the Rams. Chelsea having to make a big, huge adjustment. Hassel banged up a little bit in the beginning of the inning. Toughened it up, shook it off, went back to the mound. And on an attempted steal, tripped up. Good fly ball for Kelsey Centipuse. That one will send Wilson in. And following close behind, Rachel Dana. Centipuse with the stand-up double and her first at-bat of the game. So 2 more to the tally for the Rams. 12 in the inning. 2 RBIs for Centipuse and a stand-up double in her first at-bat.
No, Patty.
Ava Cahill. The pinch batter for Brooke Braswell. Two outs, 1 in scoring position as Centipuse is at second. A high ball there. Wild pitch. Coach Morin gonna suggest that Centipuse stick at second. This Classical's had a lot of success here in the bottom of the third. Ava Cahill awaits the delivery from Centipuse. Center Pews plays for Classical. Cespedes. Cespedes with the delivery, just a bit high. Center Pew's going to get held up at second. Ava Cahill, her first at bat of the game. 2 outs, 1 in scoring position. Ball low and away will be the fourth for the at bat. And that's going to send Ava Cahill to first base with a walk. Coach Manderson will come in to discuss his next move with the infield. We want to say thanks to those who are tuning in and watching Lynn Educational Television. If you're watching on our YouTube channel, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for all the up-to-date sports and events happening within the Lynn Public Schools. I'm your announcer from Lynn Educational Television, Sean Donahue. Happy to bring you GBL softball. Second time these two teams are matching up. Looks like they're going to stick with Cespedes. And Coach Morin working to get some of his younger players in off of the bench on senior night. Gutierrez, sorry. Can't get a number on the batter just yet. And then we got a number 2. So Emma Chevalier. 2 outs, 2 on, 1 in scoring position. Chevalier going to get a strike call there for the 3rd out of the inning. So after 3, Chevalier goes down looking, and a strikeout. And Classical now boasting 18 runs to Chelsea's 3. Top of the 4th. Rams ahead by a lot. Rojek up to bat. Her second of the day. The pitch. Low and inside. A few substitutions being made for Classical. Getting some of the younger players in as they're boasting a pretty hefty lead. 18-3. So Coach Morin working to get all of his athletes some work here. Roger going down with the strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup for Chelsea. Cespedes, the next batter up, fouls that one back. Cespedes coming in to pitch in the bottom of the 3rd. Pop fly. Gonna fall foul back up over the back pitch. The pitch a little wild. Wilson forced to get up and retrieve it. The pitch, check swing. Ball call. And that will be the fourth ball. She'll take our base. Suspitas getting onto the bag once again. 2 singles in her first 2 at-bats. Earned herself a run so far. Back to the mound with Chevalier. Pop fly on the infield. Chevalier an opportunity to make the catch, and she does, and the tag up at first. And that'll be the end of the inning. The Rams hold Chelsea off. We'll be back with the bottom of the 4th. Welcome back. High fly ball. Gonna fall up over and back over the backstop. Chevalier, the batter. Deep fly ball. Gotta get past the infield into center field. Can't get to it. Chevalier is gonna round first and head to second for a stand-up double. So Chevalier leading the inning off with a double. McKenna Duncan supposed to be the next batter, but Coach Morin trying to work in all of his players. Wearing number 16 is Medrano. Medrano's first at bat of the day here on senior night for the Lynn Classical Rams. The pitch from Suspitas, high and away. Suspitas bringing the steam. Catching Medrano looking. The pitch, a bit high. Chevalier going to get held up at second. Coach Morin not going to give his players the go-ahead on the steal with a deficit of 18-3. And on the walk, on the drop, third strike. No, they walked her. So Medrano gets on with the walk in her first at-bat. Next up for the Rams, number 14, Parker. Parker's first at-bat of the day. Parker awaits the pitch from Suspitas. Pitch there, wild. Castillo forced to retrieve it. The pitch to Parker, she won't take the bait. A little low. The pitch to Parker. Takes a cut. Swing and a miss. And she'll take her base. Loaded bases here for the Rams. Parker getting on with a walk. No out so far. The pitch, a shot. Trying to tag her out at first. And they do. Double play there by the Chelsea Red Devils. All on behalf of Cespedes. She gets the fly out and catches Parker off of the bag a little too long. 2 outs in 1 play. 2 on for the Rams, both in scoring position. High pitch there. Batting for the Rams, wearing number 10, a senior, here on senior night, Marcy Gomez. Gomez gets caught looking on the strike delivered by Cespedes. The pitch, just a bit outside. Gomez taking a swing at it. Tried to check swing there, but just a little bit too far past the plate. Another ball there. Gomez, the right fielder for the Rams, takes a chip at that one, fouls it back towards the back pit, the backstop. Pitch up high. Marcy Gomez going to take her base on the walk. Looks back towards the classical dugout, showing all the apologies she can as she chucked that bat a little bit too far and too fast. Next up for the Rams, a senior wearing number 8, Lauren Wilson. Wilson having a pretty good day today, a walk in her last at-bat. Wilson awaits the pitch from Cespedes. That one's deep and long. Looks like we're going to get a chance at an inside the park home run. Chelsea still working to get there. Wilson is at third. Gomez hung up there. And Gomez not sure about the speed that Lauren Wilson has. Wilson with a stand-up triple. So good job today by the senior. So 3 RBIs on the triple for Wilson. 2 outs, 1 in scoring position for the Rams. Dana forced to jump out of the way of that one. Rachel Dana, another senior. Dana takes a shot at that one, fouls it out along the third baseline. Deep fly ball. Chelsea able to retrieve it pretty quickly. That's going to force Dana to hang up at first. Kelsey Centipuse for a second at bat of the inning. A double in her last at bat brought home 2 RBIs. So Wilson gets home on the long ball. Centipuse gets a piece of that one along the first baseline, and they'll tag her up for the 3rd out. 4 runs scored rather by the Rams in the last inning. Gutierrez, the batter for the Chelsea Red Devils here as we enter the top of the 5th. Gutierrez's first at bat of the day. Emma Chevalier having a pretty solid day for herself. Strike 3. Gutierrez goes down looking. Second strikeout of the day so far for Chevalier. Next up to bat, Diaz wearing 15. A little bit of coaching from the umpire. Or rather, some suggestions on how to approach the plate. Low and in the dirt. Just a bit inside. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. Second strikeout of the inning. 4th of the day for Chevalier. Chevalier coming in to relieve Dana in the 3rd. 4 strikeouts on the day for Dana here on senior night. The pitch just a bit high. Chevalier set. Delivery. Ground ball over to first base. Scooped up for the 3rd out of the inning by number 14. And I believe that's Ava Parker. So Ava Parker ending the inning there on her own. And with the deficit like we're seeing today, you'll be the witnesses of the mercy rule in effect. Great day here on senior night, some GBL softball. I want to say thanks to our viewership for tuning in today. 22 runs scored by the Rams, 3 by the Red Devils. The player of the game today, Brooke Braswell. A single in her first at bat, stole 3 bases, one of which was home, had an inside the park homer, and then a stand-up triple, and even stole home again. 3 runs and 3 RBIs for the player. I want to say thanks to you for tuning in to Lynn Educational Television. From the softball field here at Breed Middle School, I'm Sean Donahue, wishing the seniors all the best. Lauren Wilson, Rachel Dana, Simone Wilson, and Marcy Gomez, best of luck to you in the upcoming year as you head into the real world. We loved watching you play. We'll be back with more high school sports and events here on Lynn Educational Television. Make sure to tune in. I'm Sean Donahue, your announcer, wishing you all the best. Since 1986, Lynn Educational Television has enabled students to work in the television industry and learn how to produce media. LETV creates working opportunities for Lynn students, giving them the benefit of gaining real-life work experience in production. Lynn Educational Television brings value to Lynn students, delivering standards-based curriculum in the classroom from middle school to high school. LETV creates future generations of media professionals.